0.1 hands. I bought her about 3 weeks ago. She's the baby of Royal Frisian that used to be here, and Diana, who's still here on a horse trail. Great mind. I've been about 9 exercises with her to date. We've done personal space, desensitization, proper leading, hind quarter control, vertical lateral flexion. She's pretty good in all of them. And we did some close in lunging, level 1, and then just to show you proper leading without a lead line. Walk on. She'll come in with me. Ooh. Back, back. And I want her shoulder, her neck at my shoulder. So if I turn into her, walk on. I want that neck to remain. I want her about a foot away from my shoulder. And then when I stop, I want her to stop. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Back, back, back on a loose line. Anyway, today we did lunging last couple of sessions. Today I've got the lunge line. I've been working with a 12-foot session. But today we're going to do 24-foot. And I've done it a little bit with her before. I mean, today, a little while. But what I'm trying to do to her is not only lunge properly, I want her to also walk, trot, and canter on command on a lunge, which will teach her when we get her on the saddle. I'll cluck and she'll go into a canter. I'll cluck, she'll go into a trot. I'll kiss, she'll go into a canter. I say walk, downward transition, she'll walk. Downward transition, you draw them out. So walk, from a trot to a walk. If you're going from a walk to a stop to a walk, then it's an upward transition, so it's a little bit more snappy. Downward transitions are drawn out. So, and you got 3 to 5 seconds to get them to associate the cluck with the trot. So when I cluck, I got 3 to 5 seconds to get her into a trot, so she can associate that cluck as a pre-cue to the trot. And same thing with the kiss or canter. So what I'll do here on this long lunge line, and like I said, start on a 12. If you can't do it on a 12, you can't do it on a 24. So I'll back her up, back, 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 and then I'll send her off, walk on with my hand. And if she didn't go, I immediately got to add pressure by raising my stick, swinging my stick, and tapping her shoulder if required to get her on the lunge line. So the reason you're moving the shoulder over, because you have to move the shoulder to get her basically on the circle, and then you go to her driving line, which is behind the bottom of the neck. Any pressure put on behind makes her go forward. Any pressure put in front makes her stop or turn around. So she's on a nice walk line right now. Walk on. She's got a tendency to want to come in because she's friendly and she loves people. And that's because everybody did such a good job with her when she was a young child. Now she's 3, she's turning into a mare. Okay, so I'm going to cluck. Got 3 to 5 seconds to get her in. Good girl. And then when I get her into a trot, I want her to stay in a trot. So if she still has to come out of it, I put her right back in. And I want her to know that the cluck means trot, and the speed of the trot I don't care about right now, but I want her to continue. She tries to come in, I just point and say, no, not yet. When I want her to come in is when I bend, but I want her to face me. So she's still in that trot, which is good. And I want to get to the point where I don't even move. Right now I'm moving a little bit. Walk on. I'm going to ask her to walk here by slowing down my energy. Taking a breath. Walk. Good girl. Walk on. She wants to come in. I don't want her to come in. Walk on. Good girl. Walk on. Pay attention. Back to a trot. And then when I kiss, I got 3 to 5 seconds to get her into a canter. So I'm going to kiss. She usually goes right in with a kiss. Good girl. Good girl. Canter. Beautiful canter. I want her to stay in the canter at this point. So I'll kiss again. Got a little bit of pressure on there. She's not used to this. So she's having fun. And I'm having fun. I'm going to bring it down. Trot, easy. Good girl. She's learning. Good girl. Good girl. Bring out the walk. Easy. Walk. Walk. Easy. Good girl. Keep her on that circle. Not perfect, but it's a beginning. I'm on a long lunge line. Walk on. And then when I bend towards her, I want her to face me, but I don't necessarily want her to come in. Good girl. She has a tendency that when she faces me, she wants to be my buddy. But that's the lunge today. That's the first time on the lunge line, but we're teaching her to walk, drop, and canter on signal, voice signal, because when I get her on the saddle, I'm going to pad and saddle her probably Wednesday. But when I get on her, I want her to go into a trot when I cluck and into a canter when I kiss. And I want her to come back when I ask her to come back to a walk. And that'll take a little while, but it makes it easier on the horse because then the first time you're on her, you don't have to squeeze or flank, although I'll do a lot of that before we get on her. But you can just cluck and she'll understand to go into a trot. When she does, you love on her and you'll let her know that was the correct answer. So she's a love bug and really